Okay, so if you've spent like any time at all around crypto, online, anywhere near that world, you've definitely heard it. That phrase, we're going to the moon. And at first blush, it just sounds like, well, pure internet meme speak, right? Maybe a bit silly, maybe overly optimistic, hyperbolic even. But what if there's more to it? What if that phrase, that seemingly simple phrase, is actually packed with meaning? Like centuries of human dreams and ambition all coded into those few words, tapping into something way deeper than just, market stuff. So today, we're not just looking at a graph going up, we're going to do a deep dive. We want to explore what To the Moon really tells us about us, about human psychology, our collective hopes, and how these really old symbols are getting a new lease on life in these digital spaces. We're peeling back the layers here.
Exactly. That's the mission today. To really unpack how this very casual phrase got so incredibly powerful, how does it manage to unite these huge, diverse groups of people all over the planet? We've been looking at this really fascinating piece on crypto culture, and it just lays it out brilliantly. It argues to the moon isn't just a slogan, it's more like a modern chant, steeped in these big universal human things, aspirations, experiences. It's like a key to understanding the heart of crypto.
And that's the crucial part, I think. Yes, it's used in crypto right now, but the insights here, what we're uncovering, they speak to something much bigger, don't they? It's about how we build shared dreams, how belief systems work now in the digital age. It's this powerful cultural thing happening. Okay, let's really get into it. Let's unpack this. Right, let's start with the absolute core. The moon itself, I mean, yeah, okay, the big rock in the sky orbits the Earth, we know that. But it's so much more, culturally speaking. What is it about the moon? Why is it in such a potent, lasting symbol that a super modern digital culture like crypto grabs onto it, makes it their like ultimate destination, their mythical goal?
Well, that's what's so fascinating. The source material really digs into this. The moon isn't just a thing up there. It's like a universal archetype. It's baked into the human psyche, in basically every culture, everywhere. For thousands of years, it's been a guide, a calendar, source of mystery and inspiration. Think about ancient farmers using its cycles, or indigenous stories linking it to transformation, to growth. Celtic goddesses, right? Tied to the moon, creation, destiny, and poets. From ancient Greece to Shakespeare, they all use the moon, its mystery, its beauty. So it's not really about logic, it's deeper. It's this immediate, almost subconscious thing. When someone in the crypto world says to the moon, they're not just picturing a line going up on a screen. They are, probably, without even realizing it, tapping into this enormous ancient pool of human meaning. Connecting to thousands of years of shared stories, shared symbols, it inherently carries ideas of reaching higher, of destiny, of cycles, of aiming for something more. And that primal thing, that resonance, that's what gives the phrase its punch, its power, even in this totally new context.
Wow. But it
Okay.
zips right past our rational thinking, hits something way more fundamental, more ingrained because it's been part of our culture for so long. That gives it this almost mythic weight, doesn't it? It's not just a random target. It's an aspiration already loaded with meaning, and a new generation just picks it up almost effortlessly, like a cultural download. Okay, now let's layer something else on top, a bit more recent history. Because for a lot of us, you say the moon, and boom, 1969. Apollo 11, that wasn't just an engineering feat, was it? It felt like a human triumph, a species level achievement. It shifted how we saw possibility itself. We literally defied gravity. We reached for something that seemed completely impossible, and we actually did it.
Exactly. And that connection is critical. Our source points this out really clearly. That specific story, overcoming the impossible, reaching the unreachable, it's woven deep into the crypto phrase. So when someone says a coin is going to the moon, it carries that same feeling, that powerful sense of breaking limits, of defying the odds, defying the skeptics, doing what sounded absurd just yesterday. It brings back that wonder, that feeling of, wow, they actually did it, conquering the unconquerable. It's like a modern echo of humanity's biggest moonshots throughout history,
Yeah.
things that seemed impossible until they weren't. And this metaphor, it's just dripping with ambition, isn't it? It reflects that deep human drive, both for individuals and, well, collectively. The drive to get somewhere, to reach a level that felt out of reach before, fantastical almost. It's about getting past current limits, literally climbing higher, whether that's financial freedom or a tech breakthrough or just proving everyone wrong.
It really is. And it makes you, the listener, think about that quality, doesn't it? That relentless push inside us to aim higher, break through, pull off the impossible. It's a powerful echo of our biggest achievements, just translated into this new digital context. But it also makes you wonder, is that kind of boundless ambition always good? Especially somewhere like crypto, which is so volatile. Ah, perfect timing. Because, yeah, we need to talk about the environment where this phrase lives, the crypto market itself. High stakes doesn't even begin to cover it sometimes. We all know it's famous for, well, extreme ups and downs, crazy price swings, fortunes made overnight, sure, but also lost just as fast. Let's be real. It's a place where emotions are dialed up to 11 and uncertainty is just.
Right. And that's the environment where to the moon becomes more than just a meme. It becomes essential, a psychological lifeline. In all that turbulence, that unpredictability, it's not just about getting rich. I mean, that's there, obviously. But it's fundamentally about hope, deeply about hope. It's like a collective shout, a declaration of faith to keep believing when the market's going crazy. The source material really paints this picture well. It shows how the phrase helps people feel like their investment, their coin. It isn't just a random bet. It's a ticket to a future. That's the phrase used. A future where you can break free from whatever's holding you back. Money, situation, whatever. And when all that fear and doubt, the FUD starts creeping in, or you're tempted to sell low paper hands, to the moon becomes this rallying cry, this mantra for the community. It flips that scary uncertainty into excitement, into shared hope. It encourages diamond hands holding on. It gives this huge amount of psychological comfort, and it motivates the group in a space that can feel pretty wild and lonely sometimes.
So what does that mean for you listening to this, maybe someone in that world? It really highlights the psychological power, the comfort this simple phrase offers. It turns individual hope into something shared, something that reinforces itself. A real anchor in rough seas. It's not just predicting something. It's like declaring, we're in this together, we believe. A shield against the risk, finding strength in that shared vision, that almost mythic goal. And what's really wild, what really drives home just how powerful this is how global it is. Our sources give these great examples, making it super clear. A trader in Nigeria, a miner in Kazakhstan, a student in Brazil, or a developer in South Korea, they all understand the moon. That's amazing, isn't it? For something that started as internet slang, how does it cross borders, languages, culture so easily?
Well, it's not really an accident. It's built into the symbol itself. The moon is one of the very, very few things that's truly universal. It genuinely cuts across language, culture, borders. Doesn't matter where you are, you can see the moon. It's constant. And it carries all those deep meanings we talked about. So for a global, decentralized community like crypto, where people are from everywhere, speak everything, having one symbol that everyone gets instantly, no translation needed, that's incredibly potent. It's like an instant common ground. It builds that shared identity, that shared purpose in a way few other phrases ever could. It's pure global village stuff. But okay, let's be real for a second, because the source doesn't ignore this either. Obviously, not every crypto project, not every coin actually makes it to the moon. Yeah. Many, as the article puts it, kind of burn up in the atmosphere. They don't reach orbit. The market's tough. Lots of projects fail. We know this. However, and this is really, really important for understanding its power, that reality doesn't weaken the metaphor. In the crypto world, talking about the moon talk.
It's less about guaranteeing you'll reach some specific price point, and much more about the shared journey, the collective dream of trying to get there together. That dream stays alive, even when specific coins don't make it. Because the story itself, aiming for the moon, is just so compelling, so human. It's the belief, the community that forms around that hope. That's what really counts, often more than the individual outcome.
That's such a key point. It really underlines that it's the collective belief, the shared dream, that gives the phrase its real juice. It's not just a forecast. It's a statement of intent. We're going for it. And that narrative builds resilience, builds solidarity, even when things look dicey. Turns a risky bet into like a quest, a shared quest. So, yeah, we started this deep dive with what looked like just a silly internet phrase, we're going to the moon, and look where we ended up, unpacking this incredible tapestry of history, universal symbols, deep human psychology. It's way, way more than just a catchphrase, isn't it? It really shows how powerful human dreams and collective belief remain, even now, in this digital age.
Absolutely. When you really look under the hood, we're going to the moon, is this profoundly modern chant, a chant about ambition, about hope, about the power of believing together. It's just fascinating how these ancient human drives get repackaged, get re-energized in totally new ways online, connecting people everywhere through this one potent vision.
So maybe the next time you hear someone yelling, to the moon, about some coin, don't just, roll your eyes or write it off as hype. Maybe just smile for a second. Recognize what's really behind it. The echoes of history, that deep human thing. That powerful shared dream it represents. It's a cultural thing, much older than crypto, much older than the internet.
And that really brings up an interesting question for you, our listener, to chew on. What other seemingly simple modern things, phrases, internet memes, maybe even emojis, what else might be carrying around centuries of human symbolism? Centuries of shared dreams just hidden beneath the surface, waiting for their own deep dive. Something to think about, perhaps, as you navigate this wild digital culture we're all part of. Until next time.